First of all, let me start this video off by saying thank you very much for 29k subs. Thanks, guys. It means a lot. It means a lot that the channel continues to grow and grow and grow and grow. Road to 30k is in full effect now. So guys, go tell a friend. Continue supporting the channel. Share the vids. Comment. Like the vids. But I'm actually here to talk about my team, Manchester City. 2-0 win on the road versus Crystal Palace, a team who has troubled us recently, beating us and picking up a draw. We had to get over this Crystal Palace hurdle after losing to Wolves, after losing to Norwich, after drawing to Tottenham. 3 games that we should have definitely won. We should have won those games. We were better in all 3 of those games. But we drop points. In the end, the most important thing, we drop points. We were pretty, but we didn't get the result. And people keep saying that it's better to get the win, even if the win is ugly. The most important thing is that you get the win. It don't make sense you're pretty, you're really attractive during the game, and you still lose. It doesn't make any sense. And we need to cut that out. We need to cut that out. We definitely need to cut that out. We are playing teams off the park week in, week out, and sometimes we are not getting the result that we want. But I must commend Pep Guardiola. Must commend him. What he did today was very, very brave. Very, very brave. And the international break came around at the very right time, because we needed that little break to just reset and rethink and come again. 8 matches, 16 points. Liverpool, 8 matches, 24 points. Guys, we could still get this three-peat. I believe we could still get this three-peat. But with Liverpool in the lead, it's theirs to lose now. It's theirs to lose now. They could go on, maybe win all their remaining games, or, maybe not win all, but an invincible season. We already hearing talk about that. I don't think it will happen, but they have been magnificent. 18-8 after winning the Champions League title. So you got to give props to Liverpool. They have been really, really, really good. But we have to replicate what Liverpool is doing right now. We have to get the results. Even if it's not pretty, we got to get the results. In this game, we had no center backs, guys. John Stones coming back from an injury. Pep didn't want to risk him at the start, and Eric Garcia, the 18-year-old Spaniard, also on the bench. Pep Guardiola not really trusting to put these players in the game. So what did he do? He threw Fernandinho and Rodri at the back. Those guys are midfielders. Midfielders. So we played with no centre backs today. No centre backs. At left back, Mendy came back. Nice to see him out there. He's always injured. Who knows? He'll be injured again next week. Who knows? But let's keep our fingers crossed there. Knock on wood. Right back, João Cancelo had a brilliant game. Edison in goal. Edison was magnificent. If it wasn't for Edison, guys, maybe we would have dropped points again. Maybe we would have dropped points. And the points would have been dropped after 75 minutes of controlling and bossing the game. The last 15 minutes, Crystal Palace came into this match. But we'll get there. Number 6 position, Ilkay Gundogan, David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne in the middle. Both were brilliant today. David Silva picking up a goal. Up top, Gabriel Jesus bagged a goal. His 50th goal for Man City. Congratulations to Gabriel Jesus there on that milestone. Raheem Sterling on the left, Bernardo Silva on the right. It shows how much depth this team has. Mahrez didn't feature despite doing well during the international break for Algeria there. And we all know Leroy Sané is currently injured. Left back Zinchenko did not feature. He recently got engaged and Ukraine defeated Portugal. So congratulations to the young man. Kyle Walker, he did not play either. Seems like João Cancelo, who knows, he might take that right back position, or maybe it's just rotation policy implemented by Pep Guardiola. But it was a good performance. It was a good performance to bounce back after that loss against Wolves. We can't ask for more from the guys. We can't ask for more. We didn't have any centre backs in the game. And it might just be a blessing in disguise that Nicolas Otamendi picked up that injury during the international break and he wasn't available. Sergio Aguero, he got into a car accident, did not play. So we have a lot going on. We have a lot going on. We have a lot of adversities to get over, and it's not easy. It is not easy. It's not easy. There's a lot of variables to factor in when it comes to, running a football team. It's not easy. So sometimes we might sit here and we may criticize the players, the managers, but there's a lot of things that, affect the players. They're humans. So we can't be too hard. We really, really can't be too hard sometimes. And I'm just getting to realize that. I'm really just getting to realize that. But it was a good win. It was a good win, and we needed that win. We needed that morale boost, especially in the build-up to that game against Liverpool on November 10th. We needed that, and we need to continue winning and winning all of our games. We need to continue winning our games. We need to keep the intensity levels up there. We need to be more clinical. Gabriel Jesus scored the first goal in this game. Crossing, I think it was by Gundogan or Bernardo Silva, and headed in. I think it came off his shoulder, went off the post, beat Hennessy in goal. Second goal set up by Raheem Sterling. Brilliant lobbed pass. Magnificent volley by David Silva to beat Hennessy. Nutmeg Hennessy too. Guys, we could have scored 4, 5, 6 goals in this game. Got to commend Hennessy for some brilliant goalkeeping on the day as well. And you also have to point out that guys like Raheem Sterling, very wasteful. Kevin De Bruyne hit the post. I think the crossbar was struck. Ball pushed on. We could have scored more goals. We could have scored way, way, way more goals. But we didn't. And we need to be way more clinical, because in the games that we lost and we dropped points against Tottenham, we had the opportunities and we failed to score them. And we don't want that to come back to haunt us at the end of the season. So we have to be way, way more clinical. But all in all, it was a routine performance. Most of the possession, more passes completed, more shots at goal, more on target. City, very good on and off the ball. They stifled Crystal Palace. They had them running around chasing the ball for the entire game. They really, really, really had Crystal Palace gasping for air. And that's how City defeats teams. That's how we grind teams down. Some teams figure it out. They figure out how to get over that. But most teams really can't. It takes moments of brilliance to beat the City team. This game could have turned out different. Around the 75th minute, when Christian Benteke came on for Luka Milivojevic, he almost scored. Edison with that brilliant one-handed save to palm the ball onto the crossbar. What if that had went in? If that ball went in, it could have turned out to be a different game. Crystal Palace, they just took the game to us in the final 15 minutes. What if they had played like that for the entirety of the game? We may have lost. But maybe they weren't willing to play such an open game. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they should have. Maybe in hindsight, Roy Hodgson is saying, damn, we should have attacked City from the get-go. And that's how you beat teams like Man City, Liverpool. You have to be brave. You can't be too tentative. You can't sit back too much. You have to be brave, and you got to have a plan. And counter-attacking works. Counter-attacking definitely works. But you got to have a plan. You got to stay in the game. Definitely got to stay in the game. Edison was tested again. Pulled off a brilliant save. We could have well have dropped points in this game, but you have to commend the boys for keeping their concentration levels up and picking up that well-needed W to go up to 19 points. There was a situation where Kevin De Bruyne was brought down, penalty shout. Was it a penalty? Guys, no, that was not a penalty. I think Kevin De Bruyne looked for that challenge, and you could see his right leg kind of going over to, kind of get the contact. So that was a right call by the referee. I don't think it was a penalty at all. As for Crystal Palace, how did they play? Decent team, but I think they should have taken the game to us a bit more than they did it. They didn't take the game to us at all. They didn't. Wilfried Zaha, no goals yet this season in 9 games. Only 1 assist. He has been poor. Remember, he was, trying to get a move out of the club, but he is still there, the highest paid player. He needs to do more for the club. He has to do more for the club. The club deserves that. They believe in him. They help him get his confidence back up there again. And he has to play his heart out for Crystal Palace. But I think they could have done a lot better. They could have done a lot better. They really could have. They tried in the end, but I don't think they managed the game well enough. Or maybe they were simply outplayed by a more superior opponent. Man City, 19 points second behind Liverpool, 5-point gap. As for the game tomorrow, guys, I want to talk a bit about the game tomorrow. The game tomorrow. Man United versus Liverpool. Guys, we know Man United has been trash this season. Their worst ever start in the Premier League era. Under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they are rebuilding, so-called rebuilding. The worst ever Man United team I have ever seen. David De Gea injured. He hasn't been great at all as of late. Paul Pogba injured. We all know he's been going through his issues. Rumored to be going back to Juventus or linked with a move to Real Madrid. Anthony Martial injured. Luke Shaw injured. The list goes on. This team is in a crisis right now. This team is in a crisis. A lot of people are even talking about relegation. But I told someone, I'm like, nah, come on. At least show them some respect. Show them some respect. They're not going to get relegated. I don't think they're going to get relegated. But they have been trash. Let's all be honest there. They have been trash. As for Liverpool, they have been magnificent. 24 points, a perfect start to the season. Champions League winner and all. And they are in prime position to win their first ever title in the Premier League era. I know Liverpool won the English top flight before, so don't come here telling me anything. I know they won it. But they're now in prime position to do this. It's theirs to lose. And could this game at Old Trafford against Man United be the turning point? Could it be the turning point here? How many points does Man United have right now? Is it like 9 points after 8 games? Terrible start. Terrible start after that early beatdown versus Chelsea in the opening game. They have been simply trash lately. But who do I think is gonna? How do I think this game is gonna end up? Liverpool, they got Alisson back fit. I don't know if Alisson is gonna start this game. They should just leave Adrian in goal because he has been good for them. Maybe bring Alisson back for the the League Cup game. Let him, get his eye in a bit. But maybe not against Man United. But they're going to come full strength. Salah, Firmino, Mane. I think they're all fit. Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Henderson, Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Matip, little injury problem there, but I think he should start. Van Dijk with Adrian, I think, should start. Alisson should be on the bench. That's just my opinion. Strong Liverpool team. Very, very strong Liverpool team. As for Man United, how's their 11 gonna look? Romero is gonna be in goal. Sergio Romero haven't really been playing a lot of Premier League matches. He has been their number 2 since like 2015. He has a handful of Premier League games. He's like their cup keeper. So Sergio Romero will be in goal. In the back, Maguire, Lindelof. Right back. I don't know if Wan-Bissaka is fit again. But if Wan-Bissaka isn't fit, Diego Dallo might slot in over there. Left back, Ashley Young will play because I don't think Luke Shaw is fully fit. In the middle of the field now, number 6. Is it going to be Fred? Is it going to be Nemanja Matic? Is it going to be Mark Tamaney? Are they going to play 2 in that position? How are they going to set up? How are they going to line up? I don't know. But Mark Tamaney, I think, should get the start. And maybe, who knows, maybe you might see Fred, Andreas Pereira, or Juan Mata. All these guys are options. Up top, Daniel James, Marcus Rashford, and Jesse Lingard. The team's not looking good. The team's really not looking good. It's hard to see how Man United are going to win this game or even get some kind of result out of this game. It's really, really hard. It is really, really hard. It's hard. It's hard, guys. It's even, you know what's really hard to do? It's hard to put together Man United versus Liverpool combined 11. That one is hard. That one is very, very hard. I think there's only one Man United player could get into a combined 11 right now, and that's Paul Pogba, to be completely honest. And he's going to slot into the midfield. He's going to replace, for me, Henderson. So, Man United versus Liverpool combined 11 is going to be like a Liverpool 11 minus Henderson, put Pogba where Henderson's supposed to be. And no disrespect to Jordan Henderson, but that's just my opinion. Liverpool. Are they going to go 9 in 9? Are they going to go on cloud 9? This one is hard to call. This one is really, really hard to call. Jurgen Klopp versus Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. This one is hard to call. But the way Liverpool are playing right now, guys, even though I would love to see a draw, or I would love to see them drop all 3 points in this game, it's hard to see how Man United are going to do this in the current state they're in right now. So, I'm going to go for a Liverpool win. They're going to get embarrassed too. I'm going to say a 3-1 win. Liverpool are going to ship a goal. I'm going to say 3-1 win for Liverpool here. They will go up to 27 points, 9 in 9. I think so. Guys, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll be back in the studio to do a recap of all 9 Premier League matches. The 8 that were played today, the 1 that will be played tomorrow, and I'll just give you my prediction for the Arsenal-Sheffield United game that will be played on Monday. I just got home from work, so I figured, you know what? Let me just talk about the Man City Crystal Palace game and give you a bit of insight on the Man United versus Liverpool clash as well. Nothing much, just my humble thoughts, revisiting the place where I made all my World Cup videos last year. A little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of deja vu, you know, but I like this spot though. But guys, thank you very much for 29K once again. Let me know if you think that let me know if you think if Liverpool could go on to win the title this season, or would City do the three-peat. Let me know your prediction for tomorrow's game. And guys, enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend, man. Enjoy your weekend. From your boy Dominic Rich, I like to say peace out. Rich Squad.